Once upon a time, there was an old farmer who had a beautiful horse. One day, the horse ran away, leaving the farmer with no means to plow his fields or transport his crops to the market. The farmer's neighbors, who were also farmers, came to visit him and said, "We're sorry to hear about your horse. This is a terrible thing to happen to you." But the old farmer simply replied, "Who knows what's good or bad?" A few days later, the farmer's horse returned, bringing with it a herd of wild horses. The farmer's neighbors came to see the new development and said, "Wow, this is wonderful. You are now a wealthy man." But the old farmer simply replied, "Who knows what's good or bad?" The following week, the farmer's son was riding one of the wild horses when he fell off and broke his leg. The neighbors came once again and said, "Oh no, this is terrible. Your son has broken his leg and won't be able to help you with the farm work." But the old farmer simply replied, "Who knows what's good or bad?" A few weeks later, the army came to the village, conscripting all able-bodied young men for the war that had broken out. The farmer's son was exempted from the draft because of his broken leg. The neighbors came to the farmer and said, "You are so lucky. Your son doesn't have to go to war." But the old farmer simply replied, "Who knows what's good or bad?" The moral of the story is that we often jump to conclusions about what is good or bad based on our limited understanding of the situation. Instead, we should try to be patient and trust that everything happens for a reason, even if we don't understand it at the time.